How's it going, Durinde? Back with you once again, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Stellaris, the Leviathan Story Pack DLC, which came out yesterday. It is October 21st, 2016, just in case you're watching this in the future and you're like, Durinde, that came out quite a while ago. Well, I'm coming at you from the past here. Of course, we are playing our game with the, what is it, the something of man, the Commonwealth of Man. We're a militaristic type civilization, and I thought about that after I finished off the last video. You know, we're happy when we're at war. Yeah, look at this fanatic militarist. War happiness plus 10%. We're happy when we're fighting someone else. So maybe we should start to look to take advantage of that. So let's just take a look at our civilization or our empire right now. We have 3 worlds colonized. Ending off last game, I was building up some assault armies because I'm kind of thinking now that I may just attack these fine folk. Because, well, we're happy when we're at war and we're trying to expand. So maybe I should try to take advantage of that. What do you guys think? Hey, is this in our border? Because if it is, I may be able to get some minerals from it. Where's our construction ship right now? Yeah, it's not doing frig all, so let's see if we can mine some minerals right there. Yeah, so we are in a energy deficit, so we will have to try to figure things out there. We're doing good for minerals. We're doing okay for influence, and that's just telling us that we suck at our energy. We have completed ion thrusters, so let's start some new research. Destroyers, that would be maybe a good idea for us since we are kind of on the war path right now. Engineering facility, specialize. That aids in, that may help with our research in the long run. Let's go with engineering facility because I think the last Let's Play I did, I kind of neglected what was going on the planet's surface, so I hope to actually rectify that for this current game. So we got 2 months for that, 42 months for that, so that one is going to be a while. Our governor of Unity has gained a level, and she's ruling with an iron fist. So if we have slaves, their mineral input will be pretty good. I don't know if we'll actually get to the point where we have slaves, though. Maybe. Because we got something kind of interesting going on down here. I don't know if you remember our last video. We have this alien world, and these guys are on like the cusp of hurling themselves into the depths of space. They're kind of at our level right now in the 21st century in terms of having, they have a single space outpost here, and yeah, they're getting ready to head into the space age. However, we have infiltrators on their planet, and what they're doing, they're replacing all the planetary leaders, and eventually I think the idea is we reveal ourselves, and we're like, hey, you're part of our empire right now. Congratulations. So we'll see if that actually happens. We do have, excuse me, we do have another world where we're just kind of observing them. You know, these guys, the Firanturagoga observation post. Where are these guys, by the way? Let's go to our camera. That is our science ship. Okay, they're building something right now. These guys, how far along are they on the tech tree? Let's look at our contacts. I don't think we can even talk to these guys. The Furbians? Are they the Furbians? Let's take a look at the surface. Yes, so they are in a primitive feudalism, so it would be like trying to make contact with medieval Europe if we did that right now. These are the guys who we are infiltrating right now. We can't communicate with them yet because we haven't revealed ourselves to them yet. We're doing kind of like, I don't know if you remember in like Star Trek, I don't know if it was First Contact or one of the movies, it we have an observation post set up, and we're just kind of infiltrating, sending in agents and stuff like that. Okay, so construction is done on Unity. What were we building on Unity? We were building some armies. I do know that. Looks like we've taken care of most everything here. This population is going to come into existence, and they're going to start working on some research. I could probably clear one of these wastelands. Maybe I'll clear this one because it will give us some more access to energy once the population fills out there. Check out Norgan Prime. Okay, we're waiting for the population to fill out there. And Jabba, we're waiting for the population to fill out there. And I do seem to have a bit of a cough today, and I do apologize for that. Lots of Vorn scares on this world. So we'll have to, if there's a research tree that comes up or a queue that gets rid of hostile wildlife, we may have to look into researching that sooner rather than later. So I think we're good for what we can do right now, so let's get things underway. We'll put our ticker on fastest, and we will see what comes up. The game is saving right now. Okay, that is done. We're losing energy, but you know, we're not losing energy at the rate we were earlier in the game, which was like minus 12 per tick. We did run out at one point, and then we actually traded with these folk, and we're like, yeah, hey, we got a ton of minerals. How about some energy credits? They're like, aight. And, well, that kind of turned things around for us. Okay, construction complete for Unity. I think we just looked at that. This system has been surveyed. Let's survey this system next. We recently built a wormhole generator here, so that expands our range in terms of where we can go and what we can survey. So let's survey this system. Of course, with this civilization, they are wormhole based, and you do have to have the wormhole generators. And you know, if anything falls outside that range, you can't do frig all with it. I would like to get at this system, but it looks like these guys kind of own it. That may change if we do end up going to war with them, and there's a lot of energy in that system too that I would like to get at, but don't have access to right now. Okay, so that's the system we just surveyed. We have finished researching colonial centralization. So it unlocks an edict of production targets, and it unlocks the planetary capital. I think I remember I mentioned this during my last video, but yeah, when you start a colony, let's take a look at these guys. They govern from their, basically the leftover bits of your colony ship, and there's only so much they can do with that. So we're actually going to upgrade this right now. So we need 350 for that, so we're actually going to wait for that to tick up. We do have to figure out what we're going to research next. Now, remember how I was saying, you know, that world had all sorts of bad animals, Jabba Prime. They also have bad kelp and dense jungle. I don't think any of the research will help us there. Norgan has mountains and volcanoes. I don't think Unity has much of an issue. No, they can clear things at will. So what's the best thing? The kelp, I think, is the best. Yeah, that will give us access to 3 tiles on that world. So I think we will do that. This is tempting, though. Allows us to increase our empire leaders, and it reduces the recruitment costs. I'm going to do the toxic kelp for now because I think that's going to give us a few options world side that we won't have had access to before. So Unity is still building assault armies, and how are things going with this? Do they have like an estimate of when they're going to finish? 2 per month, so it's going to take about a year from now. So yeah, we got to wait for, 350 minerals, and then we will start upgrading the buildings on some of our outlying colonies. So, these guys are just getting researched. Construction ship is working on getting us some extra minerals. Can we do anything with this system? Is this now within our bounds? Not claimed. No, it's just like right on the edge, which is unfortunate because I would really like to get at those resources, but I can't. Okay. So, yeah, we'll continue to let things tick up. And 350 is the magic number. It's also how much the Loch Ness Monster would like to have. Construction complete. Okay, in that system. So let's head in, get a closer look, and grab the Athena. And we'll get Athena to build a mining station at 47 BS 12. Very romantic name. You know, it's evokes imagery of mathematical equations and vector graphics. Not really, but I'm just trying to be flippant here. Okay, annexation, Quoval, Siva. Okay, so this is our infiltration mission. After achieving complete dominion over the Tebadoran political leadership, ourselves successfully paved the way for the arrival of our first contact unit. In a lavish ceremony held at the new planetary capital, our diplomatic envoy graciously accepted a petition signed by every world leader on Quivable Siva, calling for the planet's immediate annexation into the Commonwealth of Man. Jubilant citizens are crowding in the streets, cheering their new alien benefactors. So, check this out. We have an alien world under our control, and they don't have a governor, so can we recruit? Well, we do have space for another leader. How much is it going to cost for us to recruit? 50 influence. That's not too bad. What do we have here? Leader experience gain might be good. That's the Iron Fist with their slave. I don't know if we're going to go right into slaving these guys after having just joined our civilization. This person's kind of intellectual. I think we're just going to go with raw experience. I think that might help us. So we will change that and we'll put that guy in charge. I don't know how they're going to feel about being led by a human, but there it is. We could put in some edicts, re-education campaign that will take out dissidents, production targets, land of opportunity if we want to get people to relocate there. Let's check these guys out. They do have power plants. They're not happy, though, because they're individualists. Yeah, these guys are really individualistic, so we may have a rebellion sooner rather than later on this planet. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do right now. So, as of now, we do have outputs kind of scaled back because of that huge ice walls, apparently, on that planet. And what is that? That is their farms. Can we replace that? Resettle them. Replace with our higher tech hydroponics farm? Does that help? Right now they're producing 2. Well, let's do it for... Okay, so they do have a hydroponics farm there, and it's producing 2. So I guess the base is 1? The base is 1. So there's not much difference between the primitive and our more advanced one. There's nothing we can upgrade on here. They don't have a spaceport. We may have to change that. We do have some defensive armies on here. I think this system is actually going to be a problem a little bit later down the road. Maybe we should have tried to take in people who are kind of less xenophobic. I don't think we can actually do this. Okay, so what happens when I try to click this? We can infiltrate there, apparently. But these guys are like super primitive. I don't know. Okay, we have inactive buildings here, and that's going to happen until things kind of fill out. System survey is done in this system. Let's research over here now. And okay, this kind of expanded our range, and we now have access to Burr, which is good. So after we're finished up here, we'll send our construction ship down to Burr, and we will start mining the crap out of that system, to put it oh so elegantly. Okay, so we're still waiting to hit about 350 minerals so we can start upgrading the centers on these systems. These guys are starving. That's not good. Surface. So can we move people around so they're not starving? Energy. I don't care about minerals so much. They're starving, so that doesn't make them happy. I may have to start purging these guys. I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm going to do here. Can we replace that with our mining network 1? The base is 1, and we're collecting 1.84, and we'd get 2. But we have a negative income. I don't know. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now, and like I said, these guys may riot on us at any time. That system has been surveyed. Okay. Sign ship. Okay, it's still working away there.
Construction complete.
Construction complete on the colony ship, the Nimble. I didn't even know we were building one, but I guess we were. So, where are we going to colonize next? Well, we should probably colonize a world that's habitable to us. So I guess we're going to Higma. And we're going to grab the Nimble and send them to Higma. So we will colonize this planet. And, oh, there's like native populations? Uh-oh. I think I remember reading that. Can we back out? Back out! Don't colonize that, because what are these guys? They're like, okay. Let's do it. Let's upset the natives here. I'm a bad person sometimes, at least in video games. I'm a nice guy in real life. At least I think I am. I don't know, maybe I'm a huge a-hole. So let's try not to displace these folk. We will be able to clear out that toxic kelp next to that. Okay. Maybe we can enslave them. Because we do have the potential to recruit people who are good with slaves. Whoa! Okay, so we do have a hostile fleet here. It's the Gulf Bogies, who are alien menaces. So our sign ship is going to back away from that, or at least it should. So we are going to be tapped out with worlds once the colony ship is done. So what's the first place that we colonized? I think it was Norgun. So let's head there, and let's take a look at Norgun Prime. Okay, how are these guys? They're all 50%. They're doing pretty good. Do they have a governor? They do have a governor. They have no armies. They do have a spaceport. And we were going to upgrade this. We need 5 pop on the planet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they will have 5 once they've bred a little bit more. Don't have enough for that, and yeah. Where is their government based out of? Here. We can upgrade their administration to a planetary capital. And we need 500 for that, and you need at least 10 population. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I don't think there would be much benefit if we did that. Like I said, I think that world that we infiltrated is going to be trouble for us, and that we brought that on ourselves. I'm going to admit that. Anyway, we're going to head on down to Burr here now. And, whoa! We're losing 11. Army maintenance 4, ship maintenance 11. Oh yeah, we're doing that the colony ship is what's doing it, really. When you send out a colony ship, of course, you kind of have to support it until they get settled. So I may have to do a trade deal with these folk again and see if we can get some more energy credits if we start to run low. Okay, the Oracle has nothing to do. Let's get you to head here and survey this system, because there were aliens down there. And at some point we will have to start expanding our navy. I would like to have like a nice background and infrastructure before we do that, like the bare bones of our society. What runs the military? I'd like for that to be strong before we actually build up the military, because I think that would make us stronger in the long run. So, how much? Yeah, colonization is 8, so that's not good. For these guys, that is the guys from this planet, and they're just kind of checking things out. So, Burr. Getting 2 more energy should help us out. So, Unity. Okay, so they're still building population. They're building population. They're building population. They're almost done. Kind of wish you had it came up on the ticker when the population went up here. At least they don't seem to be starving on that alien world now. So I guess we have that going for us. Nobody's starving. That's great. Oh, they have actually gone and colonized another world. Huh. But they're moving this way, which I'm kind of okay with, as long as they're not trying to expand along my borders here. We do have a couple of systems under kind of contention around. The Athena, well, we will get you to build a research station right there. And, yeah, let's build a proper spaceport for these guys. And this may be a huge mistake, because they may take it over and try to rebel. What happens if I just outright try to slave these guys? So they have 1 food. End of opportunity, arms raised, surface. Migration. Settlements allowed. They don't like that. They don't like it being our elitism. And they don't like our leadership. And there's not really a lot we can do right now, I guess, until we get some more societies that maybe they're a little bit more welcoming of alien species into our empire of the Commonwealth of Man. I think the idea behind this empire, though, is like they're xenophobic militants, and you're supposed to just conquer the galaxy.
System survey complete.
Okay, the Oracle is done. We can't go back there. We can survey this system, though. And is this within our border? Okay. So there's our secondary infiltration mission. Ferntaroga. They are having difficulty establishing new identities. Okay, so that sets it back, which means it will take a bit longer. Yeah, apparently this is in our border, so we will have access to that and that, which will be a big boost to us. So I'm actually going to move the construction ship here, and we will build a mining station there and there, and that's going to cut back on our energy deficit a bit. Okay, so We do have a transport fleet ready to go to invade a world. I think we're going to have to, because I'm pretty sure these guys are going to rebel against us at some point. Let's take a look at the technology screen, see how that's going. 26 months, 53 months, and 14 months. So we're a ways away from being able to do anything new with that. Let's check out Unity. They're still building their pop. They're still building their population. They have built their first bit of population. They're now working here, so we will build a mine for that. These guys are building their population here, which will produce mineral and food. And they're still working on their actual colonies, so we'll let that tick away. We do have quite a few resources, though. I think since we have these now, I should probably start working on some ships. Let's take a look at our ship designer, and there's our Corvette. So we don't have anything but red lasers. That's the same, that's the same. We can upgrade this, and we can upgrade this, which puts us into negative power. So we could add another reactor. This is at +7. Okay, I think that's fine. It'll give us a little bit of an edge. I think it will anyway. So save. We will overwrite this design, and we will take a look at the first fleet, and they are going to upgrade and get some ion thrusters added to them.
Ships upgraded.
And that did not take very long at all. Spaceport Unity, well, we can upgrade our spaceport. Let's do that since we do have the materials. Let's build a couple more Corvettes since we do have the minerals. We're still at -13. Alien proto-civilization encountered. Survey of Whiter 1 has revealed that a certain region of the planet home to a primitive alien proto-civilization. Probes show that their Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed rudimentary spoken language. Yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. So they are kind of very early on the scale there. How's our construction ship doing? They're working away. Where is our science ship? It's there.
Colony established.
Okay, so there's a colony established. That helps our energy situation a little bit. Fleet order is done. Spaceport Unity is done. Let's take a look at these guys again. Still working on pop. They're okay. They're working on their... Oh! They're on strike. Re-education campaigns. Let's do it. Let's start re-educating these guys. Alright. That's going to cut into our influence a bit, but we are building it, so at least we're not in red like we were last game for that. And Higma Prime, they will need a governor, so let's take a look at our leaders. Change, recruits, good for engineering, good for food, and good for experience. Let's get the one that's good for food. We will take him. And we will take a look at the surface. Can't clear that yet until we finish that research. These guys are building theirs, so let's build them a science lab. Don't have any armies, and they don't really need a spaceport, I think. Okay. So -4 now for energy, so once we tap into the 6 in the Hickson system, we should be good for energy once again. There's nothing going on in Norgun Prime, so is there anything we could do? Could upgrade the spaceport at some point. Oh, these guys are almost done. Jabba Prime has finished their construction. Okay, so we just have to wait for the pop to fill in there. So that's going to cost us what to upgrade the spaceport?
Construction
200. 200 is not so bad. We can wait for 200. The Athena has completed their building. So let's grab them again, and we will build a mining station there. It's going to set us back on our journey towards the spaceport, but we're back in the green now for our energy, which is good. System survey is done there. So the question is there anywhere else we can send our science ship? The answer is yes, we will send them up there. Our strike force is up to 303 for military power now, which is good. And we are back into energy deficit, but that should change once the construction ship finishes up again. Was there nothing here? It's not claimed. Oh, we can't do anything with it because it's not claimed. I think we encountered aliens there. Army recruitment has finished, so we do have an army ready to go and conquer someone if we ever decide to do that. Up to 125, so we'll wait for that to tick up to. Now, there was a world that was close to having, what is it, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the one that we're looking for. So we need to upgrade their ship shelter, and you need 350 for that. So I may actually wait for 350 and upgrade that as well. Instead of doing the spaceport, the on-world stuff will probably benefit us a little bit more. Recruitment done. Higma Prime has finished some construction. Okay, and they just have to wait for the population to fill in there. Once that's done, we'll gain some more science. We found another alien proto-civilization. We've seen this before, so I won't do anything else with reading that off. The Athena has finished another mining station, and we will send them to gather the minerals from this sector as well. Now we're
anomaly found.
Oh, we have found an anomaly.
Updated.
Okay, situation pause. Alien vessels, the hotel bogies. We should proceed with caution. Why does that keep unpausing? Where were these guys? Anomaly. Okay, that's where they're researching. I don't see these guys. Oh, there they are. The hotel bogies. And they are an alien menace. Are they going to attack us? That's the question. They're just kind of hanging out on the outskirts of the system right now. We do have 350. Let's just move these guys in just in case. They just look like space squid, though. Maybe we'll be okay. They are moving towards Jabba 4, though, or Jabba 6. Small short-range transmitter has been appears in the ancient survey marker. Deposit of precious metals. So that place can produce +4 minerals. That's good if we ever decide to head over there. Yeah, they are making their way towards the station here.
System survey complete.
These guys have arrived. I'm going to put you up here. We can now survey. Can we survey you? It's not claimed. And I guess we've been there already? Maybe not. I think we've been there already. So survey. Okay, yeah, because it's a brighter text, I think, that shows that if you've been surveying there or not. That's not my most elegant sentence ever. Construction ship is working away.
Construction complete.
And we will now send them down here to build some mining stations. Right here. are things on this planet. Like I said, I'm kind of half expecting these guys to... did we build a spaceport? We did build a spaceport. Let's build a solar panel network for that then, because that will help us with our energy needs. That is... and we have like an international space station there. Happiness +2. I don't know what else we can do here. They're being re-educated, which may help. How's the strike force doing? The space squid are warping out. Okay, we're fine with that. We'll get our fleet to head back to the Deneb sector, because we want them to be kind of centralized. Okay, we do have some research done, and we can upgrade our engineering facilities now. Space defense platform, mineral processing might be good, and Betharian power plants. Again, we don't have any access to Betharian minerals, so I think that would be kind of a moot point. So let's see if we can upgrade some stuff. We can upgrade this building. That's... No, we can upgrade this as well. Okay. Norgan Prime. Listing the required resources. How much do we need? Okay, we need the planetary administration, which costs us 350, and we keep spending our credits before we actually do that. So we should wait for 350. Oh, we have a rogue agent. One of our covert operatives has gone rogue. Poor Misgutful has apparently been spitted by a female, and the two of them have eloped to parts unknown on the planet's surface. Yet uncertain whether our agent has revealed its true nature. Needless to say, this is a security breach, so that's going to be another setback for that. Oh, the Quivas civilization, early industrial age, and we can build an observation post there as well. Okay, and this is pretty much what I thought would happen, because the guys were suppressed. Reduce their support by 1.65. I think we're going to have to suppress them. They haven't damaged anything in the world, have they? I know they can do that.
Anomaly found.
And we found an anomaly, so we're going to research that. And yeah, we're kind of waiting for things to tick up to 350 there, so we can start upgrading some planetary administrations. The Athena has nothing to do. Okay, it looks like we've done everything we can do there. We can head to this system, though, and we can build an observation post. Maybe start another infiltration mission. Okay, that's not within our borders. Never mind, then. Okay, is there anywhere that falls within our borders that we can do something with? I don't think so, not at this time. Located on a remote part of Oilbur's Law, science team has found a metallic tablet. Contains information about a system. That's basically Voyager. So, survey of a distant world.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Okay, so we did build a spaceport there. 330, so we're almost up to 350. Would it behoove us, there's a big word for today, to upgrade this? What will that do if we upgrade that? 10 pop. No. Can't do anything until we get 10 pop. Okay, so Norgan Prime, though. We can upgrade that. And that will allow us to be able... Yeah, we have to upgrade buildings on colony worlds, you have to have that planetary administration in place first. So that's something you do have to consider. The Athena. I still don't know what to do with the Athena. we could build a wormhole generator and give ourselves some more worlds to explore. Maybe in this system. I don't know if it will let us do it here. Lacking 41. Okay, so let's see what happens when we hit that. So we can build wormhole stations even though we don't own the system. So that is good to know. So our governor has gained a level. Oh, that's good. Let's see if that helps him with the rebellious factions on that world. So yes, they're still on strike. We're at happiness plus 4% now. Does that help? Not really. 29%. I don't know. Maybe those re-education campaigns aren't working as I thought they would. Okay, that system has been surveyed. So, is there anywhere else within our range that we can touch? Have we done here? Intel level low, so I think we tried going there, but we encountered aliens, so we backed out of there. Okay, so the infiltration is going there. Construction ship is building a wormhole generator there. That's going to give us some access to the stuff on this side. We may be looking for a colony world. Something that we can colonize easily. Everything else is kind of yellow, which means I think we have to do some research. And we actually can't colonize anything else because we're at our max. So until we research something else, so
research complete.
Maybe that will come up now. Global energy management, improve the ability of local grids. Okay, so that's good for us. Observatory. Add to the structure of spaceports, sensor coverage, countermeasures, and fusion power. I think we will go with fusion power. So that system has been surveyed. Okay, so we can clear that. 181. So again, energy is kind of what we're lacking right now. So
Construction complete.
anywhere we can head and kind of gain more energy would be great for us. Unity has finished. So let's take a look at the worlds again. Okay, so everything is built up here. This is the planetary administration. We can actually upgrade this once more. Do we have the population? Need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have more than 10, so we need 500 for that, and that increases a lot of stuff. So yeah, maybe we'll wait for us to hit 500 so we can upgrade Unity. Norgan Prime, they're upgrading their planetary administration. These guys are... We can't do the... No, we haven't completely researched that. They're building down here, which has Bethian stones and energy credits. So we want to build a power plant down there. These guys are unhappy with us, and I guess we're fine with that. What is this? A factory. We've hit phase 2. Of course, we've seen this before, and these guys are still failing with their infiltration, but I think they're making progress in the meantime. Are these guys? They're getting suppressed, which is good, and they're losing 1% every month, which is good for us. So we now have a wormhole station here, and that expands our range. That means the science ship will be able to head out and do some more surveying. There's nothing else, though, in our borders. Might want to build a wormhole generator up here. We haven't actually surveyed that. I didn't realize that. Maybe up here. Construction ship. Wormhole station. We got to remember too, we're trying to hit 500 so we can upgrade our planetary administration on Unity. So that's going to take us a little while. 10 minerals there. Kind of want to build an outpost here. We'll lose an influence every month, but we'll still be gaining. Oh, our governor gained a trait. Is leveled up, and they really want us to have leaders with the Iron Fist trait. I think. I don't know why. It's the head of Norgan Prime, and Norgan Prime has... Okay, so they can upgrade a lot of stuff. So let's do that. Do that. Do that. That's going to set us back a little ways with the administration building, but it should pay off in the long run. We will build a power plant right there. And Jabba is going to be the next one. So we need 5 pops. So they're working on their 4th. These guys, they kind of have that bonus already. And Hikma, they're almost on their first bit of population. They're a ways behind yet. So
Construction complete.
construction complete at Jabba. That is what? We were just looking at that world. Okay, so yeah, they finished the power plant right there. So until we get the actual population to work it, we won't be able to do much with that. Science ship is working away.
System survey complete.
They now have some more places that we can research. So let's do that. So now, yeah, it's good to know that you can actually build wormhole generators outside your sphere of influence, because that gives us further access to the galaxy. 50%, 60%. 60 is not that bad, but it's an ocean world. I don't know if we can actually colonize that. And again, we can't do anything with the colonization until this number gets bumped up, which might take us a while for us to hit the right research path. So what we're doing, we're waiting for 500 minerals to start to upgrade the Deneb system. 350 for our first strike force, which is okay. And these guys seem to have... Okay, they're up to 3 colonies now. How's the balance of power with these guys? Apparently we're equivalent.
Diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations.
We could be rivals.
Here we can declare war, form alliances, and implement trade deals with our neighbors.
Or
amongst other
anthropoids.
things.
Close borders. Let's declare these guys our rivals. We did not believe the rumors of human duplicity. Perhaps we should have worsened our relationships by 100. And yeah, we're going to do it. You are our rivals. Because I think it's kind of how this human civilization thrives, by making enemies and getting people pissy at them. That's
Construction complete.
that's what we're going to go for anyway. I don't know if it's right, but that's what we're going to go for. This system has been surveyed. Sue, where is the Athena? There's 12 minerals in this system, and I can't ignore that. So I am going to build... How come you won't let me build an outpost? Because I have to build it at the star, I believe. Frontier outpost. Yeah, I can't ignore all those minerals. I can't. It would be foolish to. And it allows us to take in these other systems as well. We will research that. Okay, so that's in. Borders are closed with these guys. That's fine. We're not really expanding in this direction. We are gaining influence now because we have rivals, and the Oracle is working on that. We're still at 330 because we keep spending credits on other things. I keep calling it credits too when it's actually minerals. I will have to work on actually referring to it as the right thing because I know people do actually get pissy about that type of stuff. The Eurasian Concordat. Okay, so this is kind of like an ancient civilization.
Situation
and
updated.
it starts off the precursor's path. Let us end the charade. So what are they doing? Okay, so we are now officially rivals, I guess. Rivals. So we might have to start thinking about building our navy as well. Okay, we do have alien menace up there, but they are yellow. So I think that means they're neutral. We don't have to worry about too much about them. Okay, so that's... It's going to block these guys from expanding any further this way, which should be good. I would like to get this system and this system within our sphere of control. That is for sure. Okay, 500. There we go. We've done it. Somehow. No, that's the mining network. Where is it? Upgrade you. That puts us back to 1. Okay, Norgan Prime is doing their upgrades. And they are building that as well. These guys, building their population. These guys, still probably really mad at us. That's okay, though. And Higma Prime. Can we actually do anything? Cannot pre-sentient. So these guys are not smart. Like they're pre-sentient. So I guess they're like 8s or something like that. I guess we could move into their areas, but I don't want to if I don't have to. I want to be a little bit nice. Let's build a power plant there. Once we get the minerals, that should only take a single tick. There we go. So we will get the warning for unused buildings and stuff like that, but that is okay.
System survey complete.
System survey is done for there. Have we done this place yet? Oracle? No, we haven't. Okay. So we will do that system. And construction ship is working in Lectabon. Attitude maps. These guys are hostile towards us because we declared them rivals. Opinion. Apparently we're bigots and they don't like that. Yeah, we'll gather these. Whoa. Situation log, scientist's presence, one side ship in order. Okay, so that is a quest for our scientist. So that might be something to do after we've finished researching around here. Or we could possibly build a second science ship, but we do need a scientist with a skill of 3. What does this guy have? 5. He's definitely well qualified, that's for sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet.
Construction complete.
Okay, construction is complete there. Can't really do anything else till the population fills in. Same thing there. Same thing there. They are upgrading their, or they have upgraded their planetary administration. We can upgrade that once more once we hit 10. And Unity is doing what? Are they still upgrading there? Yeah, they're upgrading to planetary capital, which will aid us in the long run. System survey for that place is done. What else do we have? Opinion, diplomatic mode, and empire. We'll leave it on empire for now. Science ship is working away. We have these guys. They are losing their influence by the look of it, because we have the suppress faction option selected, and that's pretty much paying for itself, the fact that we're rivals with these guys. Okay, so I think everything is working fairly well here now. Question is, what is the next step? We can't colonize any more worlds. We can build our navy, and I might start looking at that because we do have a nice industrial base right now, and I was kind of waiting for that to get built up before we started cranking into the war efforts. That, like I said, I think eventually we're going to be going to war with these guys. They're up to 3 worlds now to my 5. System survey there is done. We can send the Oracle out and start to do some research projects. I don't think that's going to hurt. Construction ship is still working away, and the system, it's going to take them a little while to build that outpost. So we're at phase 3 now for that that observation post, and there is another world out there. I forget which one it is, where we found a sentient species that we could build an observation post for. I think it's one of these worlds. We'll have to look in that. I don't know what's going to happen if we actually take over this system, because we are at our cap here. Okay, so construction's complete there, so we can start getting into the mineral mining, which is going to help us build up our fleet. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Unity. Well, we do have some research done. Okay, so the tile blocking for the toxic kelp, we can do that. Dense jungle removal, I don't think that's going to be as helpful. Let's take a look at the going into the biolab, and engineering reveals beryllium ore, which adds to explosive weapons damage. That sounds awesome. Destroyers might be good, and crystal. We will go for destroyers because we are looking at eventually going to war in the near future. So the construction ship is working away now. Science ship is working on that special project. So I think we're good for now. We do have kind of space whales. Yeah, the hotel bogies or whatever they are. We're -2 with energy. That's probably going to change once the planetary capital finishes. So yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position right now. These guys, they're falling in line. That's good. Summary. She's up to 6%. No, that's Unity.
Construction complete.
This place. He's at 4% for happiness. Construction complete. What finished? The mining station. So, construction, we will build another one right here. We'll draw the line here. Okay, so now these places are within our zone of control. That means we have 5 energy there that we can tap into, which is good for us. So that's probably going to be my next construction project, actually tapping into the energy credits for those couple of places. Okay, so we do have quite a few minerals again right now, so let's check out our planetary surfaces. They're building there, so we will build them a power hub. What's the difference between a power hub and a power plant? Okay, let's pause. So we have gathered those animals as part of that special project, so we'll worry about our scientists first, and then we will head back into
construction complete.
I keep thinking I paused this, but I guess not. Okay, so the Oracle can now travel up here for the research project. The Athena I want the Athena to move down here and start working on gaining us some energy. Because that's where we are running into issues right now. We're not in dire straits or anything, but it can become an issue because we only have 108 of those and we don't want to run out. Okay, so we were looking at Unity and yeah, we were puzzling because we want to know the difference between a power hub and a power plant. Power hubs produce some energy on their own, but more importantly, they increase the energy credit output of the planet. Okay, let's try building one of those. Okay, so that's Unity taken care of. They're looking to... Okay, what's a mineral processing plant as opposed to a mining network? Processing produce minerals on their own, but they increase the mineral output. Okay, so they're the kind of equivalent to that. So yeah, we'll build that there. Jabba! We can now clear some tiles here. They're waiting for the population to expand. Energy 2, so we will clear the toxic kelp from there. Swamps we can't do anything with. And these guys are probably still unhappy with us. 29%. Whoops. Higma Prime. We can clear off some kelp. This looks like it could be an important square, so let's clear this. Can't afford to clear it. Why not? Oh, because we have no energy, and we're actually going to be short on energy once again. Okay, so construction ship, please work faster. I didn't realize that we were burning through energy that quickly. I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention, but here we are. We will deal with it. We're smart, we're humanoids. We're xenophobic, but we're okay. Okay. Come on, you can move it, do it. Move down here so we can build. Okay, so we're now... We annex them? Did we actually do it? Yeah, we did. We did do it. Okay. Planetary submarine, we will give them a governor because we can get one more of these guys. Adaptable. This guy's younger, so we will put him in charge. Change to you. Happiness 2, construction time. How do they feel about us? The fact that they have alien overlords, probably not a great thing for them. Let's give them something to do, so we will build a hydroponics farm there for them. And that's about it. They have some stuff built up, but they really don't have the population for it. Inactive buildings. Okay, that is that. We're still showing 5 out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Anyway, since the infiltration is done, we're back to an energy surplus, which is good for us. We can clear this, and we might want to start looking at expanding our fleet. Okay, so the construction ship is in place right there, and we're going to start rolling in energy credits in just a few more years of construction. So I think everything is going kind of well for us right now, which may be the death knell. You know, usually if you say everything's going good, things can quickly turn to SHIT. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to end things off there for this evening. So if you watched on Twitch, glad you could join me today. And if you're watching on YouTube and you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. There will be more episodes of Let's Play Stellaris, the Leviathan's DLC, in the near future. Have a great day.